Welcome to Petco Park here in San Diego, California, where the Giants are going to take on the Padres. As you see, Casey McGee, Joe Panic, and another Giant, I believe that is Matt Duffy or Andrew Susak, right there with them as they warm up. But, as I said before, welcome to Petco Park, where your 38-54 San Francisco Giants are going to take hold of the San Diego Padres, who come into this contest at 45-48. Let's get things started as the Padres take the field here in the top half of the first. And before that, let's also take a look at tonight's pitching lineup. Padres on the field. Derek Norris will be keyed in at third, but in the pre-game warm-ups for Brandon Morrow, who is your Padre pitcher tonight, he got hurt, so I believe Ramiro Pena, that's his name, he replaces Derek Norris. So there you see your pitching mound lineup for tonight. Tim Hudson, Brandon Morrow, and now Bruce Bochy's starting lineup for tonight's ballgame. In the leadoff spot, Nori Aoki, second Pagan, third Posey, cleanup Pence, fourth playing for Brandon Bell, who's injured for another 2 weeks, Ishikawa, McGee, Panic, Crawford, and to round it off, Tim Hudson on the mound for the Padres, otherwise known as the Friars. Brandon Morrow, he's 6-6, 3.11 ERA through 18 games, 79 strikeouts, and only 24 walks. So very nice strikeout to walk ratio if you have him on your fantasy team. As I said before, Derek Norris did get injured, so Ramiro Pena had to come in for third base. And on your screen now you see the Padres defensive lineup. So, let's finally get started here. First pitch to Nori Aoki has already happened, and he flew out. So, 1-1 count to Angel Pagan. 1 out, no on, 1-1 count, top one. Pagan rips it into right center. Is it in the gap? No. Charlie Blackmon will run this one down a ways, and there's 2 gone. Later in the top half of the first, after a Buster Posey single up the middle of the diamond with 2 outs, 0-1 count, 1 on. Hunter Pence rips it up the middle, but a nice play by Yovarnis Solarte will glove flip it over to Jed Jerko, who had a nice night, and the Giants get out of the top half of the first. Only 1 hit for them, no runs, and obviously no errors. Now Bud Black's lineup for tonight's Padre Ball Club, and it will follow as sued. Charlie Blackmon in the leadoff spot, Ramiro Pena, Freddie Freeman, Matt Kemp, Justin Upton, Jed Jerko, Will Nieves, Yovarnis Solarte, and Brandon Morrow. On the mound for the G-Men, Tim Hudson in 18 games, throwing 2.11 ERA, 1 point better than his opposition tonight, Brandon Morrow. 4.9 record coming in, 2 walks, and 103 strikeouts, so very, very nice numbers in the walk to strikeout ratio. Pick things up bottom 1, Charlie Blackmon, your first man on, and he's going to fly out on an 0-2 count to Nori Aoki, shallow left field, and there's 1 gone in the bottom half of the first for the Friars. Let's go Ramiro Pena coming up to bat. And Tim Hudson, look where this pitch is, because the next pitch is basically just a mirror pitch of that. Tim Hudson misses the first one, and now look what Posey wants. He wants it same spot. Tim Hudson throws it a little higher this time, somehow nicks the inside edge of the zone. Ramiro Pena can't believe what he just saw, and neither can the Padres dugout, but it is called a strike. So, moving on, Brandon Crawford's going to throw him out, or is he? Ramiro Pena, not the fastest speed in the world, beats it out. No hesitation needed for Bruce Bochy to come on out. Just to look at this play, maybe challenge, maybe not. You only get 1 challenge per 7 innings, and if you're successful, then you have another challenge up to. But from that angle, it looked like Ishikawa's glove and the ball met before Ramiro Pena's toe actually hit the first base bag. So you get a thumbs up from the bench coach. I think we are successful this year so far on challenges, so who knows what to expect. It's a bang-bang play, 50-50, really can't tell, but call on the field is safe at first, so the Giants will decide to challenge it and all. Now we get a better angle and watch Ramiro Pena's toe. I firmly believe Ishikawa had the play beat, but as you see here, the umpires think differently up in New York. and they call Ramiro Pena safe. So first challenge loss for Bruce Bochy all of this year, and it took the start of the second half of the season to do so. So very nice challenging, but not a nice play call if you're the Giants. Now Ramiro Pena on, and ashes to ashes, they all fall down. Ramiro Pena will get thrown out by Posey because you can't beat him unless you are Billy Hamilton speed. So next couple of batters later, Matt Kemp comes up with a man on first with 2 outs, and he grounds to Crawford. Crawford this time throws out by a mile to Ishikawa. So the Padres get 2 hits, no runners in the scoring position or on the scoreboard. So we go bottom 2. Will Nieves is going to strike out on 3 straight. That ends the inning. Let's go top 3. Tim Hudson. 20 pitches already very early in the game for Brandon Morrow. And on the first pitch, Tim Hudson acting like a batter like he once was here in Atlanta with a ball. So the count goes 1-0. 1-0 count. Tim Hudson's going to propose to somebody in the stands. Don't know who, but without swinging that knee, Neil, it's almost certain. But he says, forget about the proposal, let's just get on first base first. That's exactly what he does. Slaps a base hit up the middle of the diamond just like Posey. So up comes Joe Panic, I believe. And no, this is Travis Ishikawa. Travis Ishikawa is going to fly out to the backstop where Will Nieves is lined up. Now Travis Ishikawa up once again, man on second and third, 2 outs, 2-2 count, 2's running wild. And Ishikawa even has a 2 in his jersey number, and you know what, it helps. But he only scores 1 as a good throw from Matt Kemp. It's going to hold up the runner at third. I believe that was Casey McGee who held up. So 1-0 count, stays that way until the 7th inning. Joe Panic up 3-1 count. On a 3-1, he hits it far. He hits it deep left field, but it dies out as soon as it hits about middle of the infield. So he will get out Jose Valverde in the game for the Padres. Tim Hudson still looking very strong here in the bottom of the 7th with Freddie Freeman up. Casey McGee not going to pull a Brandon Crawford, throws him out, and Tim Hudson would still be dealing to this point. Now bottom 7, 1-2 count to Jed Gyorko. 1-2 count, and Gyorko's going to foul it off. So Tim Hudson thought he'd be cute, try a sinker on the outside, but you know what? Jed Gyorko is a jerk, and he knows it. Hits a moonshot. Tim Hudson's reaction and Buster Posey's reaction say it all. Jed Gyorko clapping around gives the Padres a 2-1 lead late in this ball game. So as we round third with Jed Gyorko and Bud Black's celebratory clap, let's take another look at this home run. Let's see where the pitch was and how much obviously he got out of it, but let's see how far it goes. There's that crowd once again, as just like before in the first. And you see a couple Giants fans obviously not happy, but up to this point you would take that from a pitcher like Tim Hudson, as the dugout's very happy. Here's the replay, and let's see. That ball is out and away, really on the outside edge of the plate, and he just reaches out and gets it. So 2-1 lead for the Padres here, bottom 7. Let's go top 8. Who's on first? Well, this isn't Abbott and Costello because Posey's on first, and Posey's going to come home on an RBI double. Maybe could have been a triple from Hunter Pence. You have to determine that for yourself. But Posey will come from first to home easily without any trouble or strain on his legs as he waltzes in for the tie run. Top 9, 0-2, count 2 outs, 1 on for Justin Maxwell, and he'll swing and miss off of Jose Valverde, who's been in about 3 innings so far. Gets 3 straight strikes, and that will be the inning. Bottom 9, Justin Upton up. First pitch of the at-bat, he's going to line it up the middle of the diamond right over Vogelsong's head, who's the new pitcher for the Giants, and there would be a man on first with 2 outs. Padres cannot, unfortunately, do anything about it. And why did I just say unfortunately? Because we like the Giants and we don't want to see them score. So on the top of the 10th, Hunter Pence, Hero already tied it up, but he cannot give the G-Men the lead. He dribbles it gets beat out by 2 or 3 steps, and Will Nieves does his job, throws out Pence cleanly with 2 outs, and we'll go more baseball. Speaking of more baseball, Justin Upton, right field. Pence thought it would be foul, and he jumps late. Justin Upton, the speed demon, goes around third. Panic had a shot right here. Wasn't looking at third at all, even though he was looking in that direction. And Justin Upton, a stand-up triple, first of the year, if you can believe it. So, the hero, B.J. Upton, his brother. How ironic is this 0-1 count? B.J. Upton, maybe he can be a hero, maybe not, but we'll have to wait and find out. 0-2 count, he'll just look frozen on ice. Maybe he wanted to be Elsa, I don't know, but that's up to him. Man on third, 1 out. Will Nieves. All Aoki can do is try and make a heroic dive. Misses. He knows it's over. Justin Upton waltzes in, and that's how your ball game ends. So, Padres take game 1 of the series. Giants lose 4 in a row up to this point. And this game is over. Padres 3, Giants 2. I've been your host, JT Mathis 48, and I'm signing off. As always, hope you guys have a good rest of the day, rest of the week. And as always, like, comment, subscribe if you're new, but do it well. I'll see you guys later.